Down for what? Boop a doop a doop. A doop a doop a doop. My hand hurts so bad. I'm in pain. Shut up, past me. I don't care if you are me. Where's my everything? Where's my thingamajurgan? Oh, I need my thing. Oh, I need my pants. When I ripped my pants, I thought I hit everyone on my side, but then they came off and they saw my pink underwear, and I was embarrassed. Oh, hoig, hoigy. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, it's me, Jordan Free. I'm the guy who wears the pants. I have the pants. Hello. Hey, buddy, what's up? Sorry, I had to get some things set up so I could read the chat room because I have to do a full-on screen capture, which is why my toolbar is down here. Don't look at that, please. That's private stuff. What is this improv scene I stumbled upon? Oh, it's terrible. That's what it is. All right. So what am I doing? We have for this project a whole lot of stuff actually finished already. Which is so starting a whole new project is like I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm like where do I go? Like what should I do? And I'm like, well, desert place. We have this town here, so let's do something with the town. I tried to add some shopkeepers and some stuff. I want to make like maybe make some boring kind of consumable items or something just to kind of have them. I have like water bottles for MP and black coffee heals you. That's something else. So let's oh yes, and Tar asked that I make this item. So there's that. Let's see here. I want some tunes to listen to. I'm going to listen to some music. What shall I do? But like we have this locked cell here and stuff. So maybe I'll do something with that. I have this underground kind of being built. Looks kind of cool, but I'm like I don't know what this would be. This just kind of looks like a connecting area. Like you come down here, and then you walk over here, and that's the entire level. And I'm like, it's not really a dungeon. It's more of just a place. And then you have a desert place too. And then down here, I left this whole place here with the keep out signs that's barricaded off, and I'm like, maybe I should make this place. I'm stupidly proud of this whole little segment of like, you know, just go down here and just, oh, it's spooky. But yeah, I should probably find a use for that too, some kind. And then there's the strange underground, and I'm like, maybe I should do something here. I just don't know. Mini area was something interesting. I guess that's true. I do think too large scale sometimes, don't I? It's just, we made this whole town, and I'm like, what does any of this do? Okay, here's an idea. Let's have this guy. Alright, I have an idea. Let's make this guy Jerk Mick I don't know what its face looks like. Actor 1. Actor 1. I guess he's this guy? Oh, he's Ludwig. So I think finding relics of the old town life for a historian would be a good side quest. That would be, you know. Alright, let's try that out then. Hold on, let me set this up and then let me work on that. So let's turn this down a little bit. I don't know. Let's go to the insides and let's have who is this guy? Let's have this guy be like some dude that gives you a quest, and he'll be like he'll be our historian. What'll his name be? What'll his face be? What looks like a historian? The Jester? The Jester looks like a historian. This dude looks like a historian. The young prince. The small child. The small child. The zombie. The demon. Support character. No. Maybe I'll just use her for right now. Might as well. I made her for something. So she'll be like, well, what else should she say? She'll be like, oh, explorers are, yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. Right now, she lives. Right now, I am not so hot in the brain. My brain is like, oh boy. So I'm just gonna have her, I'll just fill in her text box later. Because my brain's like, yo, DSY, you want to make words? You want me to make words? Here is my middle finger. And I'm like, but you're a brain. And it's like, brains have middle fingers. You're not getting words out of me tonight. And I'm like, alright, fine. So I'll just say, hey, I'm a character who is gonna give you a quest. And then we'll have my good friend here, Buzz Lightyear, say, tubular, dude, bro, girl. My friend Buzz Lightyear definitely talks like this. This is how he speaks. I'm sorry. She's like, that's so cool-ly for school-y. I'm gonna kill myself with embarrassment. I'm having one of those drunk nights, and I'm like, come back, and I'm like, what did I do last night? And I'm like, oh my god. Can you go underground and, or, you know, let's be a little vague. I'm looking for some old things in this old town. Something of particular interest. And then we have our main man here, our boy Mighty the Armadillo, and he's like, what can we get for ya, lady bro? Note, I'm so sorry, DSY. Then she'll be like, I don't know yet. I'm just setting up the groundwork. By the way, that tent over on the hill is totally suspicious, bros. And then, so let's go into items and let's make quest 8. And, there we go. Occasion, never, consumable, no. We'll have quest 8, just please find some cool things in the desert town. And then I'll say Dy's thoughts. Please rewrite all of this shit. And then I go back, and she'll be quest 8 for now. So, change items, and we'll have quest 8. We'll be doing quest 8. And then, we'll go and create a conditional branch up here with quest 8 in our inventory, and it'll be like sup bros, you find anything? And then we'll be like, nah, grill. And then she'll be like, cool beans, purple rat. I'll be here. And then exit event processing. Let's get that horrible music to stop. I say it's horrible. I joke when I say horrible music because I quite like that soundtrack. So let's go to the desert place. Oh, I added a sign. What do you think of my amazing addition to the lore? Alright, so she's in the first house. She's like, hey, I'm a character who is gonna give you a quest. Turbular dude, bro girl. That's so cooly for schooly. I'm looking for... God, I'm regretting this already. Now we have quest 8. Alright. So now we have the quest. Yeah, so maybe I should have... Do you think I should have like a... Do you think we should have like an option on whether you should or shouldn't take the quest, or do you think it doesn't matter since the quest is optional, so even if you accept it, you don't need to do it? I have an idea for writing here. Is it to do anything else? Because I would wholeheartedly agree. Quest 8 accepted. Let's add a sound effect too, so you know for a fact. I reckon give it a yes or no. Alright. Alright. So hold on, alright. Velvet room. No, don't look at the mountain. The mountain is sacred. Take quest. Copy. paste, new, show text, take quest, take the quest, question mark, and then quest accepted, delete that, delete that, delete that, cut that, paste that. When no, and when no, she's like, when you say no, she's like, that's so totally not metal, dude. But that's just broccoli. I'll be here if you change your underwear. I mean, mind. I'm a comedic genius, I will have you know. Girl is sitting in the house that claims to be a historian looking for information on people who used to live here, but her leg got hurt by a monster and she needs your help. However, oh, is she really a bad guy? Oh, is this the spooks? The artifacts you find are actually worth some decent cash when you bring them to her. Wait. The thing is like, what do you need these artifacts for? Just like preservation? Archaeological discoveries? I mean, obviously someone wants some to score some sweet cash. Even the archaeologists, they're like even the archaeologists are like dude, I want to find a velociraptor. Like, not only will I live my childhood dream, I'll also be freaking rich. Win-win. Oh, but she's a thief now? Oh. So she swindles you. But I don't see, like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, but like, see, like, because the thing about that to me is like, why is she waiting around in some dead end town for someone to come and do her work for her, though? Is my question. Like, I think it makes more sense if her leg is actually busted. I'm sorry, I'm really nitpicky when I'm sleepy, but I'm also like, I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Hang on a second. Shouldn't she, like, just do it herself? Alright, so this guy's gonna show up and he's like, this is my totally legit and not at all suspicious tent. I think there should maybe be, like, someone sneaky in the town, but there should also be someone who's just legit normal. I just thought of, like, a horrible, horrible idea, because I'm a terrible, terrible person. And I'm like, what if there was a person in the town who was attacked, and, like, tells you there's some dangerous bandit in the town, and that you have to go and hunt them down, and then you beat up some dude, because you think they're the bandit, and then you find out the guy who sicked you, who got, like, injured, actually just stabbed himself, and he's, like, a legit bad person, and he's like, ha ha ha, that guy you beat up was actually a rich dude. I came here to rob him, but he was stronger than I thought, so I made you beat him up for me, and I'm gonna take his money. And then you beat him up, and he's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have expositioned my entire plan and just played it off. I'm stupid, blah. And then the guy's like, and you're like, no hard feelings. And then the guy you beat up is like, no hard feelings, you beat me up for no reason, you fucking assholes. And then tries, like, kill him. Anyways, we'll have Tar be the one that says, like, hey, sure. But, and Jerk McDurk is like, I'm a bad dude who doesn't play by the rules. But you have the conditional branch, you're like, Hold on, if you have a conditional branch, then it'd be like, you have quest state, and then you're like, hey, uh, can we look inside your tent? And he's like, my tent is my pride and joy, man. Like my tent is my everything. Just to shamelessly ask to invade my personal space. You've got you've got no respect for other people's business. And then my best friend Buzz Lightyear is like, please. He tries the diplomacy, and then the dude like he just can't take it, and he's like, all right, you're a chill dude. There you go. And then set move route, and then Jerk McDurk like so we're gonna turn through on. He moves to the right twice, and then through's delete. Excuse me. Then through is off, and he turns down. So he lets us pass, and then exit event processing. I was gonna set a self switch, and then turn that one on A, and then self switch A, and then he's like, just don't mess up my sweet crib. This is how I talk, apparently. The DSY exposed. I talk like an idiot. Alright. So what have you been up to, lunch? Alright, so let's hold on, let's make another inside. No, let's zoom out like crazy. And right about yeah, that'll do. Uh what shall it be? What's like a proper rug kind of obviously it can't be tile because it's on a hill. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense either. That doesn't make sense at all. No. So this dude's gonna have a tent. And I have no, like, just rocky kind of ground it could be on. Is this what a tent looks like? This weird square structure that I seem to have created? Oh, whatever. No, it's not oh my gosh. Oh my god! Alright, so we'll be here. And we'll be like, you know. I'm really hung up on like what the ground should be. I guess like this. That makes the most sense, doesn't it? And his tent will have the rope ladder in it. A little bit listless. Yeah, I know what you mean. Hey, if you're sleepy, like, don't worry about me. Like, go to like, if you're tired, you don't have to stay up for my sake. I'm glad you had fun the other day. Fun is fun. Why are we going into the tent again? Okay. So I'm gonna be completely 100% perfectly honest with you with no transparencies whatsoever. Once I get the sneeze. So when I made the desert town on that other stream, I thought, like, what if we had a really conspicuous tent just in the middle of nowhere, and then you walk inside the tent, and there's just a rope ladder leading down, and then the rope ladder leads into the hill that the whole town is made on, and then you have a big level underneath the town. So that's basically what I'm doing. Although it's not going to be so big, because this level needs to be, like, kind of, like, moderate sized. I don't want to, like, explode into this giant, super big level. But anyway, so yeah, that's why we're going into the tent. Because I thought the tent would be, like, a good way to hide someone's nefarious deeds. Like, he camped out next to the town, and he started digging deep so he could dig inside the town, and his evil thief passageways, and no one suspected a thing. That was the idea, anyways, but, I guess I kind of wanted to play, like, a whodunit with the town, where, like, you come into the town and everyone's, like, really suspicious of you, and everyone's like, there's a thief on the loose. And then we're like, oh, is it Ralphie the Rat? Because he stole from us. And they're like, we don't know who the thief is. If we did, we'd kick him out of town, is what we'd do. You have to go gather clues, and no one is suspicious is the thing. So like everyone's like, well, dang, none of these people have any reason to steal, so we don't know who the thief is. And then we're like, what about that weird tent on the side of town? And there's some dude there, and he's like really protective of his tent. And then we're like, whatever, man. And then we go and do the terminal level, and we like turn on the power and like the generators running and stuff. And then we come back, and the dude who is blocking the tent is like mysteriously gone, so we can enter the tent finally. And inside the tent, we just find like a bed and like a passageway leading down. We go down, we find the secret tunnels, and then we find him, and he's like, "That's right, I was the thief all along." But we've killed monsters already, and he's just some dude, so we like beat him up really easily, and he's like, "No, no, my evil nefarious deeds! How could this have gone so wrong?" Then we're like, "Why did you steal in the first place?" And it's like, "I don't know. I'm just a jerk. I hate these people." Or like, "Oh, you're a jerk. We're locking you in jail now." He's like, "You fools! I dug a hole in the jail." It's like, "Yeah, well, we're sticking you in the cell that doesn't have a hole in it." And he's like, "Haha, but then I'll be trapped." And it's like, "Yes, that's the idea." And he's like, "But if I'm trapped, I can't steal anymore." Just, yeah, that's the idea. And he's like, "Oh." And then he loses, and that's the end of the story. I'm sorry, it's probably really boring to, like, listen to me ramble while staring at an unmoving picture, but I am currently trying to take care of my nose. Oh, that's true. Yeah, AO Town should be the place for the whodunit. Anyways, sometimes you have a lot of ideas for something, but they just don't work. So I'm fine with this town being like totally nothing, or heck, maybe it could be something like super crazy that none of us ever thought of, and we're like, hey, that's a great idea. You know, whatever everyone else is happy with is what I think is a good thing. Whatever we can agree on. Unless it's my ideas, because my ideas are the best, clearly. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm sorry. So let's just have some planks or something. Can we have like a pick? That's a big pick. That's a big tick. Tick. Oh god. I don't want bugs. That's a clean burning in hell, I tell you what. Alright, so that looks good to me. Let's set this to move. Thing is that I don't think I could make a whodunit. No. Yeah, the abandoned town is totally gone. So yeah, it is a little bit weird for the idea of like a thief to be running around the town, considering actually, like, I just remembered like this guy will move, but this is his spawn point, like to be right here. So so even though he'll walk away like to right here, when you exit the map and then come back, he'll be back here again. So I need to get rid of this character entirely. Or I need to do something else. So let's alright, I have an idea. We're gonna do a thing here. Yeah, event placements reset if you leave the map. So if you leave the map and then re-enter, any moved event will return to its home of origin, even if you set them to move somewhere else. So what if alright, so let's clear this event page. And then this guy will be like he'll be some dude. All right. I'm gonna make this. No, I know that's how this works. I've done it like a bunch of times. I guess I can playtest the theory though. Low characters, player touch. Uh. Insides. Up. Okay. Talk to him. Set move route. This event. Move right. Turn down. Skip if cannot move. Wait for move's completion. Perfect. All right. Oh, my nose. I like the most embarrassing day at school today because my nose would not stop running. So like every few seconds I had to like get up from class or get up from my seat, interrupt the class, walk around, and then like yeah, see? He returned to his point of origin. Where's my tissues? Well, it's fine. Hey, I just noticed. Look over here at this part of the screen. The staircases have combined. Look at that. Match up the staircases. Match up the staircases. The staircases have become one. The playtest and the machine have joined into one being. Alright, so here's my idea. What if this dude's just kind of like standing around and you talk to him? And you talk to him and he's like, what is it? He's like, I'm needlessly aggressive. Stay out of my tent. And then if you step on the tent, then like, this guy here. So if you step on the tent, copy page, paste page, clear page, player touch. Step on the tent. Hold on, let's set this to quest 8. Alright, so you step on the tent, and then you gather your followers. And then hold on. What was this guy's name again? This game is Jerk McDurk. So you step on the tent, you can gather your followers, and then set move route. Then Jerk McDurk turns down, and he's like, you better stay out of my tent, jerks. And then like, sorry, I'm a little out of breath. And then like, I'm like, no. Okay. And then, set move route. Wait, hold on. And then, he turns down. Then he moves left, then moves up. And then set move route, and then Jerk McDurk moves down, then moves right. And then set move route, and the player turns down and takes one step forward. And then the event is cleared. But if you have quest 8, then Jerk McDurk magically disappears. Get out of my tent, this is a verbal warning. So we run over here. We run up the stairs, and he's like, I'm needlessly aggressive, stay out of my tent. You step on that, and he's like, get out of my tent. Get out of my tent. Yeah, what? Oh. Yeah, my tent. But then we're like, what if I run through the universe? I go into this house and talk to this lady. And then she's like, take quest. And she's like, nah, you found anything? Cool beans. So now we have key item 8. And then we break through the disruptions of time. And now he's gone. We can go inside his tent. Where he was planning unscrupulous things. Again, I was thinking, like, what if you don't convince him? He just walks away, and then you go down into his secret dungeon, or his secret lair. You go into a secret lair, and then he finds you down there. I'm just assuming that like time has passed and he like went back into his tent to go to do more digging or something. And then you bump into him while down there, and he's like, "How did you get into my secret cave? You can only get in there by going into my tent, which I asked you politely to not do." They're like, "We did it," and he's like, "You suck." Oh, I have an idea. Idea strikes. What if he's an outlaw, and we get a quest from someone who's hunting him down, like a bounty hunter? She's like, "The evil Jerk McDurk I've heard is camping out in the abandoned desert town, but we don't know where or why he's camping out in this town, and we're trying to find him. I've searched all these houses, but he doesn't seem to be one of them. We think there's something in this town he wants for some reason, or maybe he's just trying to stay off the radar. Can you help me find him?" We're like, "Yes." And then we go up to the tent, and Jerk McDurk's not there anymore. We're like, "Dude, it's a tent that leads to a spooky underground dungeon. I'm pretty sure this is either the person we're trying to chase, or it's a dragon. Either way, let's do this." You run down the dungeon. He's like, "That's right. Before everyone in this town magically disappeared, it was full of gold, and now I'm gonna have the gold. Me, Jerk McDurk. I'm going to be rich. I'm gonna be richer than Doug Dimmadome, head of the Dimsdale Dimmadome." Like, "Not if we stop you, Jerk McDurk." Then we beat him up, and he's like, "Org, I'm a pirate now." This is how I think. I will be right back. I need to grab more tissues. I apologize for the unprofessional conduct of my RPG Maker livestream. He's stealing all the historical artifacts. How's he plan to transport the stuff? I don't know. I like to imagine that he has no idea how to, and he has not thought this through very well at all. So we're gonna step on the thing, and it's gonna be like, gather followers, and then Tar's gonna be like, hold on a second. Should just cancel that. This card changes, yes. So let's copy that. And then Desert Place Insides, we paste it there. But then we edit that so that instead of going to Haunted Tunnels, we go to down there. Let's edit this so that we don't have the spooky stuff, the spooky music. Let's have like some just relatively normal battle music. Yeah, that'll do. And then No one look at my terrible map design. This is all spoilers. Let's copy that. Let's go to the Dungeon Underground. Paste that there. Edit that so we're not going out of the old building. Instead, we're coming out right here. Sweet. Alright, let's do this. So... Oh no. Oh no, I hit wall. So first we enter the house. We get the quest. We transcend space and time. We enter the building. I feel like this needs to be a little bit bigger. Yes, the dungeon's name is Fack. Alright, so let's have this be a little bit bigger, more of a solid cliffside. Yes. So now we have a way into this dungeon, but what will we do with it? We have like gold bars, boxes of gold, gold powder, just giant hills, mountains of gold, mountains of rocks, gold statues. Like there's a lot that you can do with this there's a lot that you can do with like a thief. But this dungeon is rather undeveloped, so I guess that'll be my new mission now. I want to make a dungeon that's not too big, but is a little more meaty. So what should I do with this dungeon? What will we do? I think that we need more monsters. Yes, that's what we need. More monsters. Let's make a monster right here. We'll call him... the green person. The hornet. The minotaur. The plant. The vampire. No, let's not make a new character. New characters are silly. Let's make this level a little bit bigger. Height, 40. There you go. That gives us a lot of room to play with. Alright. Fuck. Fuck you. So what shall we do? What shall we do? What shall we do? That's not supposed to be there. Please ignore that I just did that. I love it if no one else saw that but me, and they're like, please ignore that you just did what? What did you do?
Just you hiding something from me? Not what I wanted. There we go. And for good measure, let's just make I don't have the nerve to do that. You all know what I was gonna do. Can you put like a giant hole in water? There we go. No one will ever know. It's his nose. Standing at the end will be a jerk man. You talk to him and he's like, you talk to him and he's like, you'll never take me alive. And we're like, what if we beat you up? And he's like, then I would lose and be taken alive. Sad face. Now we have to make the wanted criminal. Now we will make the wanted criminal. Oh, hey, he has his own sprite. Sweet. Jerk McDirk. Please, by the way, no. Please change his name. Jerk McDirk is a silly name. Yeah, it is. Well, I was gonna say, like, you have here, like, actor 1-3, actor 1-4, actor 1-5, actor 1-6, actor 1-7, actor 2-1, actor 2-2, actor 2-3, actor 2-4, actor 2-5, actor 2-6, actor 3-1, actor 3-2, actor 3-5, actor 3-6. So my question is, where's actor 1-2 or 1-1? And where's actor 3-3 and 3-4? I bought this game. Where are my other actors? You have cheated me, RPG Maker MV. Why do I not have the full package? But I'm not super care. I'm just mildly annoyed. Great quest. It is not at all a great quest. It's quite terrible. I think you will agree. The condition will be turn 0. And it'll be like, he'll be like, you don't realize the mistake you've made. I'm so dangerous. Dragons fear me. I'm the most badass rogue this side the of the Mrs. Bep. The stream is making you delirious. Is that bad? And then Tara's like, bring it. bitch. Because that's something Tar would say. Sorry, I'm kind of winded. And he beat him, and he's like, "Oh no, fighting you was a mistake." And then tries like regret that mistake for all eternity in hell. Try's gonna stone cold murder this guy. And then Lunch, the voice of reason, says, won't we not get paid if we kill him? And then Try's like, oh yeah, never mind. And then like, by all means, you don't have to watch this if it's making you feel uncomfortable. Change image, damage 1. Yes. Well, I'm making this a bounty hunting quest now. I have altered the quest. Pray I do not alter it further. I'm sorry, I've altered the quest. Pray I do not alter it further. Blah. And, alright, this place should have its own dungeon music. What will its dungeon music be? No, that's too spooky. No. What's like some fun dungeon music? Because this place is like not at all really dangerous. Well, I guess technically no dungeon music is fun if you think about it. Can you even hear this music? It's like some... Yes, faintly. Alright, hold on. Let's turn that up just a little bit. Can you hear that louder now? Alright, there you go. Let's find some nice little, just, you know, like, whatever music. No. I don't like that one either. You like this one for it? This just sounds like a party. No. No. Deserted mansion. No. Endless battle. Labyrinth. I almost just want to leave it as is. Just leave it as is. Doesn't matter. This level doesn't matter. This level sucks. This level sucks. Wrong place. Transcend space and time. Look at the face. I'm a comedical genius. The face talks. It compels you to do its bidding. The face has no commands. This was a waste of time. There you go. Oh wait, we killed him! He's gone now. He's dead forever. I just don't know what I want to do with this level is the thing. Alright, so what will we do with our little underground level? Alright. Right. New idea. New idea. New idea. Hold on a second, my nose is acting up. This is the grossest stream ever. Alright, new idea. I'm just saying my own stupid thoughts. Why should we go treasure hunting for someone else's behalf and not keep the treasure? Here's my thoughts, alright? Just some thoughts. Alright, so everyone in this town mysteriously disappeared one day, right? That's the story we're going with, that just one day everyone disappeared and the town fell to ruin. Here's my thought. What if we find, like, an old man in the town somewhere, okay? And this old man was a kid when everyone disappeared, and he came back to look for, like, his parents, or he came back looking for someone, and he's like, whole town's gone, just vanished in the blink of an eye. I still miss my old my old home and stuff, even though it's all gone. Is like, could you find something that belonged to me when I was younger? Or like, I never knew my parents. I was a baby when it happened. Could you find something? And then because the town's all old and decrepit, you like run into the dungeons because like there's a lot of holes and a lot of places just got swallowed up. You run into the dungeons, you find like a photo of some guy, some family. You bring it back, and we're like, we don't know if this is your family, but this is someone's family. And he's like, oh yes, I don't know who these people are either. I was a baby, but thank you, kind weirdos. I guess I can leave this town behind now. And then he gives you an item. You get a little heartwarming thing. You're like, "Aw, we helped that poor old man." Let's go. All right, we have an old man right here. So for right now, let's see here. All right, so I'm gonna change this quest to be like a bounty hunter quest, and then I'm gonna make a new quest just about the whole finding things. So she's like, I'm looking for some evil dude camping out here in the old town, bruh. And then just like, where can we find this foul jackass? Just, there you go. So that'll be a bounty hunting quest. And over here, this old man will be like, he'll be nice old man. He'll be like, I need a face. What does my face look like? It's people one. So, people one. Guess it makes him this guy. Maybe he's this guy. Oh, he's this dude. He doesn't look very friendly. Oh, these guys are old. Old people are the greatest, Patrick. They're full of experience and wisdom. Wink. It's like, oh. Maybe they're the same person. Maybe he's just some old man. Well, hold on. Maybe they can be the same person. You don't know. I mean, he's just a cryptic old man. So this might be this might be some cool extra lore where he's just some. You know what? I'm gonna do that right now. Try can change it later if he wants, but I'm gonna make this the same old man. So he's gonna be like, "Oh, you guys again. What brings you to this old dump? Old dump." He says old dump instead of old dump because he's like talking about it kind of like like almost kind of lovingly, like it's old pile of trash, like kind of the loving condescension. Trey's like, hey, it's you again. And he's like, no, it's me again. But I'm actually going to scrap this because I don't like too much stuff. We'll be like, just passing. What brings you here? And it'll be like, I'm like trying to make this like serious. I'm like, how do I make serious stuff? And I'm like, uh, so I'm like, it'll be like, I'm almost embarrassed to like write serious stuff, honestly, as weird as that sounds. Because I'm like Captain Jokester all the time, even though I'm not funny. So when I'm like sitting down to write serious stuff, then I'm like, but people don't like, I don't like being serious though. Be like, what are you doing here? And he's like, just sitting around thinking about time spent. He's like, I was born in this old heap. He'd be like, I was born here, you know? I wasn't there when the whole town up and vanished. And then Tara'll be like, it vanished? How? And I'll be like, don't know. I was but a baby back then. Never even saw the faces of my old parents. And then, like, I'll be like, huh. And then Lunch will be like, that really kinda sucks, man. This could be a good place for show choices if players are interested in more flavor text. I'm not entirely like. Do you mean this conversation or what I was just typing? Oh wait, you mean like Oh wait, you mean like okay? So I think I'm getting what you're saying. So like you start talking to him and he's like, "Oh, I'm just sitting around and stuff," and then you're like, and then you have like a show choices, and then you choose like, "What are you doing sitting around?" And then it's like, da 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 da. Is that what you're getting at? Yeah, all right. Let's try that. So like, why sit around here? And then hold on. So I'm gonna cut that, paste it. And then paste. Yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. So all right, so we'll set it up like that. So it'll be like, why sit around here? And he's like, I was born this whole heap, you know. Wasn't there when the whole town up and vanished. And then Tara's like, it vanished? How? And it's like, I don't know. I was a baby back then. I never even saw the faces of my old parents. And then I'm like, ooh. And then Lunch is like, that's like awful, dude. And he's like, hmm. And that'll be the end of that little quest line. So we'll jump to the label, and then we'll let's see here. Then we'll set a label up for 1. so that we can continue talking. Just why sit here? Just what happened to this town? What happened to the town? It'd be like, yeah. It'd be like, yes. I forgot. I forgot you four were new here. Be like, so this, so the story goes a long time ago, or he'll say, no one knows for sure what happened here, but many, but what is known is that seemingly overnight, in the blink of an eye, hold on, hold on, is that seemingly overnight, and is that seemingly overnight, everyone disappeared without a trace. Be like, I'll be like, everyone? How? Be like, no one knows. But what is? No one. I don't know. No one knows. But some people claim they saw a bright flash before the town's people were gone. And then I'll say, like, for some reason, it seemed only the living things had disappeared. Not just humans, but pets too. All just gone. Then I'll have a balloon icon. I'll say this event, and it'll be like, well, these are like really sad. See, exclamation is just surprise. Question is just a question. Music note would be happy. Heart would be like love. Anger is like he has no reason to be angry. Sweat is like nervousness. Cobweb is that you have a headache. Silence is the three dots. I don't know what user defined is. User defined. I wish there was some place I could like check the bubbles. Doesn't look like it. Systems terms. I guess technically there is a way I could test the bubbles. Alright, let's... I want to know what these are. What is user defined? Edit this event. Alright, let's see here. Oh, so it's nothing. Yeah, the balloon graphics are weird because there should be animations. Battlebacks, characters, supporting character, enemies, faces, parallaxes, whatever that is, actors, enemies. Oh, hey, here they are. Oh, hey. All right, so we found them. They're under systems. Icon set. Oh, dang. Loading set. Made with. Can I get rid of this? Shadow. Shadow 2. I'll have to keep that in mind. Weapons. Hey, it's a gun. Oh, hey, it's a book. There's a Kamehameha over there, and there's a... That's a lead pipe. That's a mace. That's a slingshot. That's a shotgun. That's a sniper rifle. How do you get these animations to activate? Wait. How do you get those to work? How about those? Yeah, maybe you should give yourself a Kamehameha or something. What is your favorite Dragon Ball attack, actually? I'm making this poor old man, like, so sad in these conversations. So number 3, I was gonna be like, Kamehameha is the classic. Kamehameha is weird to me because it's like, it's, he negates a Kai Blast by yelling at it? I was gonna say, like, bleh. Like, the Kamehameha is basically just a big laser beam, but, so it's really simple, But at the same time, it's like I don't know. I really like it. It's nice. It's simple. It's wholesome. It's a big laser beam. All right. So choice one is why sit around here. Choice two is what happened to this town. But choice three, I was gonna say he does call you like the chosen heroes or something. So like, let's have a thing about that. Like chosen heroes. It'll be like 1-0 goodbye. He's like. Harrington the cat needs something later. Yes. It's simple, it's wholesome, it's a giant laser beam, and it can be yours for 5 easy payments of $19.99. Guardians of Light, actually. So let's call it that then. Would you actually be happy to be called a Guardian of Light? Must be some prophecy to talk about. Well, I mean, Onik has said that the prophecy is some kind of chosen heroes who will defeat the evil. And this guy also mentions, like, defeating evil. So he'll be like, so, okay, so, because he's an old man, so he's kind of like the sage character. I'll tell you guys what. I do not know what your prophecy is. I have zero thoughts on the Guardians of Light. So I'm just going to write some really simple stuff. And if you guys want to change it, by all means, like, do whatever. Like, if no one really knows what's going on either, let's also remember this so that when we have a better idea of what the Guardians of Light are, we can add some cryptic nonsense to this post later. But for right now, I'm just going to be very, like, super, just kind of vague and say, like, have the old man say, like, there's not much to tell. It's an old prophecy. Also, I don't know how to spell the word prophecy. Even though you just spelled it for me right there in the chat room. I'm smart. It's an old prophecy from ages past. Let's do that. Yes, with an E. Oh no, he transformed. It tells of 3 heroes from another world who can defeat the evils. He's named after Kit Harington? How do I know that name? Because I don't watch Game of Thrones, but somehow I know the name Kit Harington. Is he like the main character, or is he a really popular actor? Or am I just psychic? Tells of 3 heroes from another world who will come and defeat the foul evils that attack our lands. He's the main character of the show for sure. Oh. Is that sarcasm? I can't tell. It's probably like 3 heroes, huh? So which of us is not a guardian? To be like, I do not know, but the prophecy could simply have been mistranslated, or maybe it just got. I don't know. I do not know, but what I do know is that I can feel within you for the powers that the prophecy spoke of, even though I do not understand. I know you are the ones. And I'll say, it's probably me. Me. I'd make a. Like, it's probably me. I'd make a lousy hero. Be like, Alright, now I've kind of hit a fork, because I was going to have him segue from the prophecy to asking you for help, but now I'm like, how do I want to go about that? Chose heroes. Ding. My very eyes. Say, yes, indeed. The chosen heroes. And then he's like, hey, what's up? They'd be like, perhaps this old man could ask something of the heroes of the Guardians of Light, if it is not too much trouble. And then after that, it'll be like a Control Self Switch A, and then jump to label 2. Then here, we copy this, and we hit new, and we open up conditional branch, and we go to Control Self Switch A is on. We hit label 2. We have show text. Says, is there anything else? Let me paste this here. Delete that. Edit that to jump to label 2. Edit that to jump to label 2. Let me edit that so that nothing goodbye by becomes choice 5. Then choice 5 is a favor, because now he's asking for a favor from us. And now, see here. Paste that. Exit event processing. So now we go to a favor, and he's like, It's like, so we're like, hold on. Try to be like, so what do you want from us exactly? And then Tara will be like, no, not me. Tara will be like, it better not be to climb another hill and fight a different dragon. And then the old man will be like, he'll be like, no. Be like, no, nothing so dangerous. Nothing so. How should I phrase this? I was gonna say nothing so bold, but I feel like that would be condescending, and I don't want him to come across as condescending. But it's like he's just like, no, this isn't gonna be that dangerous. It's much safer. Nothing so. Maybe I'll just say that. I simply, well, I want him to pause here. Be like, nothing so fanciful. Hey, I like that. Nothing so fanciful. He's like, he starts stuttering and tries like, you what? He's like, I was born in this town, and yet I was born in this town, but not raised. But I did not live in it. Shortly after I was born, the whole town disappeared. I guess what I would like to know is he's like, well, what I would like, if you would, is if you could find some old things people had here. Memories, really. He's like, I suppose I'm curious as to the life people had in this old town. The life I never did. Lunch will be like, that's deep, man. It'll be like, show choices. It'll be like, take the quest. And then we copy that. The quality of writing on the stream has shut up drastically. Well, it'll crash again. Just you wait. Let's just delete this part because you're not the one talking. was gonna say, if you decline the quest, it'll say like, no, no, like it'll say, I see. I'll say, that is a shame. But if you, it'll say, I see, and it'll say like, I understand. That is a shame. But if you change your mind, I'll still be here. If you accept the quest, it'll say quest accepted. And then it'll say like, to think you would go out of your way for an old fool like me. You truly, truly, truly are the guardians of light. And then Try will be like, actually, I'm gonna have lunch say it. It'll be like, come on, guys. Let's go find some things for the old guy. And I'll be like, sure. I'm all for it. Try will be like, alright, let's roll out. And then, And then I'll make a conditional branch here, where if you have quest 9, then it'll be like, ah, yes. How goes, ah, yes. How are you doing in your search? Then we'll just have Try respond, and it'll be like, nothing yet, but we'll let you know. And then jump to label 2. Jump to label 2. And then, okay. We save. And then go to number 3. Call that quest 9. Go there. It's a key item that you'll never use. We'll say, oh, right. Let's go ahead and change that. And then quest 9 will be, let's search the town for some old relics. And then, alright, Lunch's thoughts will be, the old dude deserves some joy. Is that something you would say? Well, because if it's not, then I'll rewrite it. It's hard to write myself. Alright, so let's see if this works. I just realized I gave this guy like an accent, but I read him as like, I don't know, like Southern, I guess, but he stops having the accent as time goes on. Alright, so the whole conversation works, so that's cool. Yeah, but I don't know what we're gonna find for this guy or where we're gonna find it. But But yeah, that's a quest that we've just made that I'm actually really curious about, because it's like the first serious quest that we've had, because up until now our quests have been either like silly or they've been like like find a thing or kill a thing or something like that. So this is like our very first silly quest. Or our very first serious quest. So I'm like, I forgot I wanted to test something else. You dude? Right. Well, that's in the right spot. I might want to change that dude because he kind of takes away from the This is the old storage shed that doesn't lead anywhere. Maybe like we can find something locked up in the old shed for the old man to have, like some old family photo books or something. That'd be just so sad though. Just we don't know if it's your family, but we found some old family photo books. Do you want to read them? And he's like, "Oh, so this is what life was like back then." Oh. I'm making myself sad with this quest. But I just made this quest of like search for some old relics for this old man, and now I'm like, God damn it! Now I have to like really finish this because I want the old man to be happy. I made the old man. Why am I so like it? Oh, why did like old man? Like don't cry, old man. We'll find you some stuff. We're gonna find you some stuff. But that'll be another time, because I've been streaming for a while, so I'm gonna shut this down now. So we're working on some quests in the desert town. I am going to rework this entire dungeon because I don't like any of it. And yeah, so that was what we're doing. Oh, we found a family heirloom for him. Well, that would be yeah, that'd be nice. There's a lot of really, really like heartwarming ways we could end this quest. I think it's worth like thinking about, but for right now, I'm gonna stop the stream. Uh, Thank you all for watching. Yeah, be sure to support the official release of our game when it's done.